Hey there, Aries, and welcome to your week of February 14th, 2022 general tarot reading. We're going to be looking at your energy coming into this week, some challenges you might be facing, as well as some potential outcome cards for you. We're going to clarify them all, tie it all off with an oracle card here as well. These are general readings, so some of it may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, don't try to make it fit into there. And of course, these are for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All, of course, are welcome. Cross-watchers, you're welcome too. Just know that it can be a little bit of a mixed-up energy when you're looking into someone else's reading. Other than that, Aries, how you doing? Hope everything's going good with you here. We got Justice, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Cups here as your energy coming into this week. So we're looking at things here right now where I feel like you have a lot of concerns about something, maybe perhaps a legal matter you're dealing with, and maybe something that's kind of holding you back from going after what you want here, or maybe something that is going to help you achieve your goals of chasing your dreams and going after what you really desire here. Because with the Knight of Cups, you can see here, he's got this cup, and inside of it here is everything he's ever wanted. All his dreams are inside of that cup. So your dreams in this case. But there's this river here. He's kind of can't cross at the moment. Now the horse, it kind of looks like it wants to go, but it's not really sure. It's a little hesitant. And that's why I say maybe there's a legal matter you're dealing with at this time, where, maybe you're waiting for like an approval of something. Or maybe, it could be like, maybe not necessarily something legal, but something like maybe you're waiting for a loan or something like that. Something where you need to wait for someone's approval on something in order to move forward here. And that can be anything from like I say, some sort of legal documentation. Could be something like a loan wise. Could be any sort of thing where you're waiting for a ruling on something here. And these are stressful times, so I can see why you're worried about that with that Nine of Swords. So let's take a look at some clarifiers here for you and see if we can get any more details on this. Also here with Justice, that is Libra's card, so you may have Libra in your chart, and if you do, that's awesome. It means you're coming in a strong way as well, so that's good. Let me know if that's the case. I always love to hear about that stuff. So we got, for you, clarifying this, we got the Moon, Judgment, and the Five of Swords. Now, the Moon is Pisces card, so again, if you got Pisces in your chart, that's really good. It means you're coming in a really powerful way here at this time. With the Moon, this Five of Swords, and the Judgment card here, again, the Moon telling us that, there's a little bit of unknown energy here. Like there's a bit of a mystery going on at this time. Like you can't see like kind of the behind the scenes stuff. You can only see what the Moon is allowing you to see. So again, you know where you want to go, you want to go that way forward somewhere. Like you want to move to the future in some way. But unfortunately, we're not seeing like the back end. We're not seeing all the other things going on as this is happening, as you can tell from the obscuring fog that's here as well. So yeah, and oddly enough too, with the Moon here, you almost have these people sort of barring your way through this archway as well. So yeah, again, I feel like this is really definitely someone searching for, like you're waiting for someone's ruling on whether they let you through or not. With Judgment here too, again, there's that not knowing of whether you can commit to something here at this time, and whether this is something you can actually go for, because again, we need to hear that approval. We need to hear like, yes, you can go for this before you can really commit with Judgment here. And with the Five of Swords as well, of course, it's saying like, hey, you're trying to achieve your goals, you're trying to achieve victory, you're very focused in on this, and this is what you're trying to do, and this is kind of like really waiting for that hearing, waiting to see if you can really go forward with the intentions you want to achieve your goals, to dominate here. And again, Judgment, fittingly enough, you're waiting for a judgment as well. So let's take a look at some potential, we got a pop out already, some potential clarifiers, geez Louise, of some potential challenges here for you as well. See what we got for you here. All right, what do we have? We got the Page of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Wands. I don't know, I just drew a blank in my own mind there for a moment. But yes, here we are, the High Priestess, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands here. Definitely, your head's in the clouds here with that Page of Swords. Can't see things, it's kind of cloudy, it's kind of muddled here at this time, for sure. I feel like this week is going to be a real test of that, whether you can see through and see all ends here or not. The High Priestess as well is telling us you gotta kind of wait here, right? You can see with her crown here, represents the phases of the moon, right? And we're going through a phase here. We're going through some challenges. We're going through some transformation here, where we're kind of starting off where the initial proposal. Now we're in the waiting stage. We're waiting for this resolution to complete as well. So again, just really knowing that, like, this is what's going on here, that there's going to be a transition period. Like, this is going to be something where it takes time, and it takes as much time as it needs to take. With the High Priestess as well here, she's also sitting in the middle of these two pillars here, a black and a white pillar. And it's sort of to say as well that things are never black and white. They're never like, or very rarely are things ever just like black and white. In this, it's kind of like, I'm hoping for an approval. It's either it's going to not get approved or it is going to get approved, right? That's what you're kind of hoping for, is the approval. You're hoping for the good outcome. But it can also say that, like, there are shades of gray here. There might be like outside influences in this. This might not be as straightforward as you had hoped it is. And with the Seven of Wands, I feel like here you're kind of just waiting. You have to kind of hold off and defend your position. Like, you kind of have to just wait and see here at this time. So let's take a look at some clarifiers for you, Aries. See what we can dig up for you here. All right. What do we have? Clarifying your challenges. Hello, Journey. How are you? We got the Five of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Wands. And we got the Ten of Cups here. Yeah, definitely here after your dreams for sure with that Ten of Cups. Hello, Journey. I love you, buddy. You're so sweet. But you're in the way a little bit here, buddy. All right. Oh, just trying to get away on me there. But as I was saying with the Ten of Cups, definitely working towards your dreams here. Like, that's on your mind. It's almost like you're being denied this at this time here. With the Eight of Wands, we're waiting for communication at this time. Hello again, sir. I love you. I really do love you, buddy. But you're going to have to get your bum out of here. Stay. Thank you. With that Eight of Wands, again, that passionate communication coming in. They really, like, you're really hoping, like, get word from them, right? You're hoping for that messenger bird, like up here, to kind of come in and tell you what's up, right? And with that Five of Pentacles, you might be quite challenged at this time, just because it's kind of a case of haves and haves not, right? You may feel like there's other people who have gotten approved, like people in positions of power. It's almost like you feel like you're at the mercy of this knight here, whereas you're kind of going by, you're not as big or as powerful as they are. You're kind of looking up to them. You're kind of hoping they'll take pity on you and help you out here, of course, right? And that can happen a lot, especially in situations where you're applying for, like I say, like we were talking a bit about, like a loan, or you're applying for like some sort of legal work or something. It can be really difficult because it can feel like, you've done everything right, and it doesn't matter how right you are. Sometimes they just don't approve you for something anyway, just because, right? So let's take a look at some outcome cards we got for you here. See what we have. All right, Aries, what do we got for some outcomes? After the outcome cards, we're going to be tying everything off with an oracle message, so you're going to stick around for that. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. That's all really beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles, of course, is good fortune. It's a card of planting seeds, the beginning of something beautiful here. And we got that progression to the Two of Pentacles as well, something you can maintain and work hard on, something you can definitely put yourself into for sure. And with that Nine of Cups, a lot of satisfaction coming your way as well, and fulfillment. So I feel like this is absolutely a positive outcome coming for you here, Aries, for sure. Like, that looks great. So let's take a look at some clarifiers, see if we can get a little more detail on this, see how we're kind of moving forward here. All right, we've got the Two of Wands as well, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Excuse me. With the Two of Wands here, definitely some stability coming here, of course, and that is the case when you have final decisions on things, of course. There is stability, there is balance, there's kind of like, oh, thank God that's over with, which is great. That's coming for sure. With that King and Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Cups, Oh my. With the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles here as well, I feel like you're heading towards a position of power here. And we were talking about that fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. The King of Cups also represents fulfillment, satisfaction, your emotions being in a very good place. So that's beautiful. And with that Queen of Pentacles, I love that that's come out with the Ace and the Two of Pentacles. Means you're here to grow something. You're here to nurture something. You're here to develop something of substance, something of real value and worth for you. Like, I feel like this is going great for you. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I feel like this is more just going to be kind of a test of your like anxiety and more of a test of like, of your stresses, and are you going to be a nut that cracks under pressure here, right? So I'm loving that. Let's take a look at your oracle message, wrap this all up, give you one last little a little bump on the way out here. Let's see what we got here for you, Aries. All right. We have, for Aries, we got the Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life, number 24. Let's take a look. Oh, I think I just passed it. Yep, there we are. Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of the Electric Eel Spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you're meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started to bring your new idea to life. The revelations you are experiencing now are meant to set you on a new path, so do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspiring ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. So I really like that a lot with that Electric Eel Spirit. I feel like this is really trying to tell us here that right now you may not be, you're kind of in like a hurry up and wait kind of time here, you know what that's like, waiting for this approval, waiting for this decision here. And I would say focus on the next step, right? Do what you can. One thing I remember, I was watching like a seminar by a fiction author, by an author who does like a lot of medieval fantasy and stuff. I think his name is Brandon Sanderson. I'm pretty sure that was the author. But he was talking about how writers will often write a novel and then kind of just not do anything as they're trying to put it out to get people to approve them. Like if a company's gonna like buy them and publish their book, right? And he says what you shouldn't do is just sit there and put it out there and then just like kind of wait. He's like, you should just start working on your next book. And I feel like that's kind of what we're talking about here, is like there's not a lot you can do right now about what you've already submitted, what you're already waiting to go through with. And it's like, do what you can to work on the next step. Like, you know, what if just kind of not necessarily working on the assumption of like, oh, I'm going to spend and do whatever until I get this approved, right? Because I know it's going to get approved, but work on the assumption of what you can do within this realm to kind of like those things you can actually do to make that next step that much faster, right? Because we were talking with that with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, like there's that quick progression, 1 to 2 right there, right? So I feel like that's something you really need to work on, is to kind of just do the stuff that you can manage right now, so that when you do get approved, when you do have this judgment in your favor, you can step forward immediately and start almost as if, you know, you've got a big wave of momentum and a big wave of your ideas and stuff, and just nurture them and just start moving in a very positive forward direction here. So I'm loving this, Aries. I hope this helped you out. If you want to help out the channel, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you like what I really do here. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos, and I'll see you next time. And I'll see this guy right now.